What's the most petty thing you did to a neighbor? When I first moved into my new house, I thought my neighbor Greg was just a grumpy old man. But a week in, he called the cops on me for noise complaints because I was mowing my lawn at 2 p.m. The officer didn't even write a report, but Greg acted like he'd won a war. A few days later, I noticed his sprinklers were running all night, creating a giant puddle near my driveway. I mentioned it to him casually, but he just smirked and said, "Not my problem." So I decided to fix it my way. I installed a motion-activated sprinkler right by the property line, aimed at his driveway. The next morning, I watched from my window as Greg pulled out of his driveway and got blasted in the face with water. He was so mad, he stormed over to my yard, yelling about how I was breaking some water ordinance. I just smiled and said, "Not my problem." He tried calling the cops again, but they couldn't do anything. For weeks, every time he left his house, he got soaked. Eventually, he gave up and stopped messing with me altogether.